This is the NECO 2023 paper 2 part 1 question number 2 question, and we are given two questions, A and B. In the first question we are told that the sum of the interior angles of the regular polygon is 1440. Now, in the I part, we are asked to calculate how many sides has the polygon, and the II, we are asked to find the size of each exterior angles. That is the two parts we are given. Then the part B says we should find the principal that will earn 29,880 naira in 15 years at 3% per annum simple interest. Those are the two questions we have for paper question 2, and these two questions are for 8 marks. Now you can see it just for 8 marks. Now the question now is, how do we solve this question? The first one has to do with a polygon, while the second one has to do with simple interest. Now let's look at this. We are going to go back to solving the second part of the question. And then let's look at the first part first. I'm going to wipe out this, and then we'll solve this later on so as to create off space for this. Now the question on polygon says we should find that the sum of the interior angles of a regular polygon is 1440. The sum of all the interior angles give us 1440. Now you should note that a regular polygon is a polygon with congruent sides and equal angles. Now when a polygon has a congruent sides and equal angles, they are called regular polygon. Example of regular polygons we have is when you have an equilateral triangles. Now in an equilateral triangles, you know that all the sides are equal. Now you look at a square regular polygon. A square regular polygon, you can see that all the sides are equal. These are good examples of regular polygon. Now to calculate the sum of the interior sides of the regular polygon, let's look at question number I. We can use two formulas. We can either use 2n, right? 2n minus 4 multiplied by 90, or we can use n, right? N minus 2 multiplied by 180 degree. So any of these will give you the sum of angles of sum of interior angles of a regular polygon. And remember, we are told that the sum is 1440. And so we are asked to calculate how many sides has the polygon. From this formula, you can see that we can find the number of sides. So the question seems so easy. So if we take this one, we can have a 1440 to be equal to the number of sides we don't know minus 2 multiplied by 180, right? So if we simplify that by simply first of all dividing both sides by 180 to clear the 180, let's do that first. We're going to have this clearing this, right? And 144 divided by 18, that will give us what? That will give us 8. So 8 is equal to n minus 2. As simple as that. So if we simplify that, we're going to have, if we add 8 to both sides, we're going to have 8 plus, if we add 2 to both sides, 8 plus 2 equal to n minus 2 plus 2. And then 2 cancel out 2. The value of our n will be equal to 10. And that will give us what? 10. So the number of sides that this polygon has is 10. Now note that if you also use this, you can equally get the same value of n. So any of these that comes to your mind immediately while sitting for that exam, you can easily use that and then solve your question. Now the next question says we should find the size of each exterior angle. Now, how do we find the size of each exterior angle? Now, the sum of the exterior angle of any polygon is 4 right angles. The sum, take note of this, the sum of the exterior angle of a polygon is 4 right angles. And 4 right angles, a right angle is equal to 90 degrees, right? If we have 4 right angles, 4 times 90 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. So the sum of the exterior angles of a regular polygon is what? Is 360. Then they say we should find the size of each exterior angle. So if the sum of all the exterior angle is 360, then if we divide 360 by the number of sides a polygon has, then we should be able to know what each angle is. That's the simple mathematics. So for this we can simply say the sum, the exterior angle of any polygon will be equal to 360 degrees divided by the number of sides. So if we have the number of sides as 10, this will give us 360 degrees divided by 10. Why 0 cancels 0, then we'll have our answer to be 36 what? 36 degrees. So each side of the size of each exterior angle of that regular polygon will be what? Will be 36 degrees. So you see, very easy. All you need to do is to take your time, make research on the polygon, regular polygon, the formulas, and once you have that at your fingertips, it will just come out when you need it, and you can use it to solve questions like this. Now note, this is the A part of the question we have just solved, and we have solved it for just 4 marks. Now let's look at the second part, which is the B part. This is the part B of the NECO 2023 paper 2 part 1 question number 2B. Remember, we just concluded the 2A, which has to do with a regular polygon. Now in this question, you're asked to find the principal that will earn 29,880 naira in 15 years at 3% per annum simple interest. Now, when you are given a question like this, the first thing that should come to your mind is, what am I looking for? What am I requested to look for? What am I giving? And what is the best formula to solve this? Now, when we look at this expression, you can see that you are asked to look for the principal, because they ask you to find the principal that will yield or earn this amount. We are given the time is 15 years, right? We are given the rate is 3%, right? And we are given the simple interest. The interest that will accumulate on that principal as what? As 29,880 naira. Then we are asked to look for the principal. Now, to find the principal, you should remember that simple interest is equal to principal rate times time, all divided by 100, which happens as a result of the rate being in percentage. So we are given this already, so we'll have our 29880 to be equal to, we don't know the principal, we know the rate as 3 multiplied by the time as 15, and all of these divided by 100. Good. So if we multiply this, what do we have? 3 times 5 is going to give us what? 45p, to be equal to, this 20 will add this, that will give us 2988000, right? Good. So if we divide here by 45, we're also going to divide here by 45. So 45 will have to cancel out 45. Then our P will be equal to what will be the result of this. Now we can point our calculator. We'll point our calculator. That will give us what? 2,988,000 divided by 2,988,000 divided by 45 is going to give us what? That will give us the principal in naira, that is 66,400 what? 400 naira. So this is question number, the solution to question number 2 of the SSCE 2023 theory part of the exams. Now let's look forward to solving the next question, which is question number 3.